Well, butter my bread and call it toast. 2015 arrives with races throughout the Maui Interscholastic League, as volatile as the recent weather. I'm Rob Colias. He's Jordan Helly. The Ducks are in the Natty, and we'll talk about that later. But Jordan, 4 teams, 80% of the MIL Division I ranks are fighting for 2 spots. In girls soccer, the race is nearly as crowded. In boys soccer, with Kamehameha Maui, King Kekalike, and Baldwin all within 1 point of each other as we speak here today. Lahainaluna stamps itself as a major contender in boys basketball by swamping Maui High Saturday night. Molokai looks like the class of Division II girls basketball. Division II boys basketball starts this week. And, of course, the Lahainaluna girls, 95 wins in a row in the MIL and counting. And the rest of that league is very much up for grabs. But, Jordan, let's start with the race of the year in girls soccer.
Yeah, it's everything we kind of build it up to be, hoped it to be. 4 teams, as you mentioned, out of the 5 in Division I are within 4 points of each other at the top of the standings. Those teams battling it out for the 2 lone state spots, and we're basically at the halfway point of the girls' soccer schedule. 6 games played, 6 games to go. They have a full round robin left when you throw in the Division II team, Seabury Hall and St. Anthony as well. You look at the standings, every team of those 4 controls their own destiny in terms of getting into the state tournament. Baldwin with a little bit in the driver's seat, sitting at 16 points through 13 games. Maui High at 13 points. Kamehameha Maui and King Kekalike at 12 points. They will need a little bit of help to catch Baldwin, but they do control their own destiny in terms of getting into the state tournament. And the big result, of course, is the one this past Saturday afternoon at Maui High. King Kekalike behind goals by Tiari Matsuura and Tiara Arakawa win that one 2-0 over the Sabres, pull them within 4 points of the division leaders. Baldwin, pull them within a point of second place, the all-important second place. Remember, there is no league tournament at the end of the season. They are now right there. Kamehameha Maui and Baldwin keep pace with big wins over the weekend, but it is now a logjam, and it is turning out to be a sprint to the finish. Every single game in the second round is going to be huge.
No doubt about it. And boys soccer as well, a 3-team race there that has been kind of the 3 teams we expect.
Yeah, they're at about the third way mark, or 1/3 way mark in that one. 5 games played for King Kekalike. They sit at 10 points. Kamehameha Maui and Baldwin hold serve this past Saturday with big victories. Baldwin over Lahainaluna, Kamehameha Maui over Maui High. Kamehameha Maui and King Kekalike tied at 10 points. Baldwin at 9 points. They have a game in hand as well. That is shaping up to be a battle as well. 3 teams, 2 spots. You can do the math. That race is also going to come down to the wire. Neither boys or girls have a league tournament at the end of the season, but the regular season never seems to disappoint.
And in boys basketball, just underway, but it appears, especially in Division I, that we have a crowded race there as well.
Yeah, basketball has been kind of hit or miss in terms of the races, much unlike soccer, but this year it is shaping up to be a lot of fun. Lahainaluna, though, very impressive on Saturday. Goes to Maui High, beats them by 33 points, holds the Sabres to 27 after Maui High had been scoring up in the 70s in the preseason. That defensive performance, I think, opened a lot of eyes. Josh Akatal, who is the main go-to guy for the Lunas, scores 17 points, but that defensive performance, I think, shows how well-rounded the Lunas can be. I think they're also one of the better teams in the state when you look around the rest of the landscape across the Big Island and Oahu. Baldwin picks up a victory over Kamehameha Maui. They'll be right in the mix. Maui High, though, I think maybe a little bit of an aberration offensively, struggled with some fouls early on. It'll be a dogfight with all of those teams playing each other 3 times throughout the course of the regular season.
No doubt about it. First-year coach Jason Justice has stressed defense, and man, oh man, 10 steals the other night. Marvin Sedone running the point for the Lunas, 6 assists, and Cyrus Kama also very big, 16 points, 10 boards. The Lunas are for real in MIL Division I basketball. And Jordan, we talked about it a little bit. Obviously, the Lunas are the class of Division I girls basketball, but everybody else is fighting for that second spot.
Yeah, it's a logjam. Maui High and Baldwin 2-1. Baldwin's 2 wins coming against King Kekalike. They've already played not lead twice. King Kekalike has beaten Kamehameha Maui in the preseason. Kamehameha Maui has beaten Baldwin in the preseason. The Bears and the Sabres have similar results against Lahainaluna so far to start off the season. Their lone losses both to the Lady Lunas. You look at the results, everybody has beaten everybody at some point.
Yeah.
We'll see how it shapes out in the regular season, but I think it'll come down to the wire there as well for the second spot in girls basketball.
Races all over the place, and it's just been a ton of fun. And As we get into this winter season, we're going to talk more about Division II boys basketball. Certainly, that's going to be very interesting with Molokai, Seabury, Hana, Lanai, also very impressive in the preseason. And I really can't wait for all of that. Molokai girls 4-0 in Division II girls basketball. They seem to be the cream of the crop there. They have not been challenged yet. But Jordan, one thing that's been very special to me, I'm an Oregon grad, 1986, way back in the day. I know you know what I'm talking about. Your dad, an Oregon grad as well. But the way this state has adopted the University of Oregon football team is just really touching to me. Obviously, Marcus Mariota is a big reason for that. UH's struggles on the gridiron probably add to that as well. But, man, it's been a special ride.
It really has. Marcus Mariota, DeForest Buckner on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, 2 out of the 5 local kids on that roster. A strong Hawaii connection, bunch of kids from Hawaii go to University of Oregon year in and year out. Marcus Mariota, though, seems to just be this magnetizing force that is a lot of positive and a lot of pride emanating from the islands, and it has been a joy to watch, and one game away against Ohio State.
Man, oh man, I can't wait for next Monday. The Ducks in the Natty for the second time in 5 years. It's been an incredible ride for this Oregon grad. Can't wait. That's our report for this week. We'll talk about golf and the Ducks next week. That's our report, and send us your bobbleheads.